Hello everyone, good day and God bless. Welcome to yet another video tutorial for Guitar 1. It was great seeing you guys last week. Everyone did very well. What we're going to do today is we're going to do a basic review of last week's class, and I'm going to add one more note of music theory to the mix. Okay, so we're going to start off by identifying the notes. But first we're going to identify the strings. Alright, when we first started, I showed you a memory device that I use. But well, let's start off with knowing the numbers of the strings. Very important. Alright, so we're going to start off with our first string. Just turning it for it so you can get a better angle there. Alright, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. Okay, again, we're at our first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. Alright, the memory device was every athlete deserves good breakfast every day. Again, every athlete deserves good breakfast every day. Alright, this is going to be good primarily for the numbers. If I call out 3rd fret 6th string, remember the humble device that we use. You just kind of go up to your 6th string, you find it, you keep your finger on the string, and you just follow it all the way to the appropriate fret, 3rd fret, and you place your left hand, middle finger, on the 3rd fret. I'm just going to prop that up a little bit and turn it, and that gives us our starting point for the G major scale, 2 octaves. Alright, so we're going to start off, the numbers are going to be 3-5 on the 6th string, 2-3-5 on the 5th string, 2-4-5 4th string, 2-4-5 again on the 3rd string, 3-5 2nd string, 2-3. There you go. Alright, 3-5, 2-3-5, 2-4-5, 2-4-5, 3-5, 2-3. G major scale, 2 octaves. Alright, the next thing we're going to do from the G major scale, we're going to work on what's called an arpeggio. An arpeggio is a basic breakdown of a triad or a chord. Both of these terms mean that you're playing a 3-part harmony, okay, but what you're doing is you're playing 3 notes of the major scale, one at a time, okay, not together, but one at a time, and it's going to show you the way the chord or the triad is to be played. Okay, so the first note we're going to use is that 3rd fret of your 6th string, which is a G. I'm going to call out the notes now. The triad or the G chord is made up of G, B, and D. And those are the notes you're going to hit. Technically, it's going to be G, B, D, G, higher octave G, right? And then you're going to do it backwards. So here's how it's supposed to go. 3rd fret, 6th string. 2nd fret, 5th string. 5th fret, 5th string. 5th fret, 4th string. Backwards, 5th fret, 5th string, 2nd fret, 5th string, 3rd fret, 6th string. Okay, you can play it a different way. Like a baseball game. Alright, now we went over the G major chord. I play it this way, where you're putting your ring finger on the 3rd fret, your middle finger on the 2nd fret of your 5th string, and your pinky goes on the 3rd fret of the 1st string. Or you can play it this way, where you have your middle finger on the 3rd fret, your index finger on the 2nd fret, and your ring finger on the 1st fret of the 1st string. Either way. That's the chord. This is the arpeggio. Okay? Now, we're going to do the same thing for the C major scale. 2 octaves of the C major scale, the numbers identified are, you're starting off on your 5th string, follow that all the way to your 3rd fret, put your middle finger there, and we proceed to play the notes. 3-5, 2-3-5, 2-4-5, stay on the same string. We are now on the 5th fret of the 3rd string. We're going to slide down to the 7th fret of the same string. 7th fret of the 3rd string. We're going to hit that with our ring finger like this. Alright, so we're here. Alright, and then we're going to go 5, 6, 8, 5, 7, 8. It's kind of tricky. 3, 5, 2, 3, 5, 2, 4, 5, 7, 5, 6, 8, 5, 7, 8. Okay, if you're just playing the 2nd octave, start off with your pointer finger or your index finger and play that. Okay, you do it that way. Now the arpeggio, you're gonna do the same thing you did for the G major arpeggio with your C major arpeggio, except you're just starting off on your 5th string instead of your 6th string. So you're starting off here, and you're going to proceed to do the same pattern. 3, 2, 5, 5. Same thing. Right? 3, 2, 5, 5. You're just starting off on your 5th string, 3rd fret. Alright? And the chord, ring finger on your 3rd fret of your 5th string, middle finger on the 2nd fret of your 4th string. Skip a string, you're going to be on the 2nd string, 1st fret. So it should look that way. Right? You could hear the arpeggio in there. But you're going to play 5 strings from your 5th string down. Okay, so that's the C major. Alright, now we're going to do something tricky here. We're going to play the chord, the F major chord. Alright, like we said last Thursday, you're going to bar your first 2 strings on your 1st fret. So, first 2 strings, hold them down, not flat, but kind of sideways a little bit to guarantee a secure pressure. Alright, you're going to put your middle finger on the 2nd fret of your 3rd string. You're going to put your ring finger on the 3rd fret of the 4th string. You're going to play your 4th string down to your 1st string. It should sound like that. See how this finger kind of turns to apply good pressure, because if you don't, you're going to hear something like that. And that happened last week. So the trick of getting a nice clean sound is to kind of turn your index finger a little bit to get good pressure on the note. Okay, so that is the F major chord, and you can also apply that for a G chord if you want to. If you want to bar it, it gives a good sound to it, a good ring. F and G, or you could play the open G like we did this way. Okay, this F and G, or F. Okay, now the chord pattern that we used were those were chords used for the 12-bar blues progression. All right, so let's start off. We'll start off with the C. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so if you counted that, there were 12 measures of that chord progression that I just used. All right, so in doing that, to add a little bit of spice to that, what I'm going to show you is the last part of that progression, where we went from F back to C, and then we went to G, and to F again, and then we went to C. You could spice that up a little bit. So what I mean is this. We're going to add a step from F to G. When we're here, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. There's a step that we can use there. There's 3 of them. So here's what we're going to do. It's going to sound this way. You're going to keep your fingers in the same pattern as they are for the F major chord. And you're going to slide them 3 frets to the G. So it'll be like this. Again. That's at the very end. So when we do this, okay, so that's how you add a little bit of spice to that chord progression. There are a lot of different things you can add to that chord progression, but these are just the fine basics of it. All right, so have some fun with those chords, the scales, and before I forget, let's just do a basic review of the A pentatonic. All right, because that's the scale we're going to use for the blues patterns. Okay. So the numbers that we use for the A pentatonic is the 6th string, boom, 5th fret. Okay, so right here, boom. All right. So the numbers are going to go this way: 5, 8, 5, 7 3 times for the 3 strings, and then 5, 8 2 times for the last 2 strings, or I should say the first 2 strings. All right, so 6 string 5, 8, 5, 7 for your 5th string, 5, 7 again for your 4th string, 5, 7 for your 3rd string, 5, 8 for your 2nd string, 5, 8 for your 1st string. Alright, 5, 8, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 8, 5, 8. Alright? And backwards. Again. I just did a little something different with that, but you can do a lot of little things with that. But play around with that shape, because there's several different shapes to that A pentatonic, just as there are to the major scales. All right, when you're playing something with the A pentatonic, we're going to go through it in the future. When you do the A pentatonic, another scale you can also use to change up the sound of it, but to stay in key, you'll use the C major. Okay. When we're doing shapes of the C major and the A pentatonic, you'll see that it's one scale. I actually mentioned that a few weeks ago in our earlier classes, that the C major scale has the notes that the A pentatonic has, because the A pentatonic has less notes, all right, but the C major covers, it fills in the gap, right? You'll see what I mean as we continue on in class. Anyway, these are all the goodies, all the nooks and crannies of what we went over last week. So practice everything that we just did. All right. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment underneath this video or in the discussion section. All right. The Sound of Light is the name of the channel. You may see it in Med School 1, but log on to the name underneath the video itself. Just click onto that and you'll go to the channel Sound of Light, and you can leave any questions you want in the discussion or comment section. Okay, thanks again everyone. I will see you guys this week. God bless.